listening to Durian ASEAN, the voice of discovery and sharing.
The Durian Heat, bringing big ideas and critical opinions in Southeast Asia.
Hi, good morning. This is Arlene.
And I'm Karina.
And you're with us at our Anything Can Happen Friday. So in this very beautiful morning, especially at the end of the week, we want to talk something more chilled, more fun. And who is with us right now, Karina?
Well, actually, he was coming from the Philippines.
Oh my God, it's all the way there.
I know. Because anything can happen.
So we actually brought someone all the way there just to come here.
Because like our topic today will be the arts.
Yeah, the arts.
And when you talk about the arts, anything can happen out of one's creativity. Like, you know, Walt Disney's built through creativity and one's imagination. Like Walt Disney just said, together with the wife, like they were sitting one afternoon, I will build something on this mountain. And then later on, it became
Disneyland. But of course, we are not talking about Disneyland in our discussion today. We are going all the way to Southeast Asia to uncover all the gems and artists, of course, that we have here in Southeast Asia. And with us here is Mr. Sir Nemi Miranda.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
So tell us more about you. I know you're an artist,
Yes.
but what sort of artist?
Well, I'm a visual artist and I'm working on both sculptures and paintings, and I've been using a lot of mediums. Whatever mediums that I can touch, I try to explore it.
Yeah,
That's how I work.
I know that. We know that. Actually, in his pot, you have notepad.
Yes.
Just for you to draw.
Yes, and I feel like drawing every time, you see, everywhere. So I have this bag with me so that when I feel like I want my hands is itchy, I need to do some sketches. Yes.
Yeah, as we say, it's the magic bag of Nemi.
Yeah.
Magic bag. So whenever your hand is itchy, remember to be like Sir Nemi.
Hey, but you know, in Philippine culture, when your hand is itchy,
They
then it
have
means money.
Oh, wow.
Money's coming.
So basically, whatever Sir Nemi does, it turns into gold.
Wow. I want to be close to him just to get more goals.
Yes.
How did you realize that you love art so much?
We are 10 in the family, but I was the only artist. But from my mom's side, they have this music in their blood, no? And one of my uncle became national artist for music.
Oh.
Yes, and they're more into music, and I was the only one who indulged into visual art.
So you are the rebel in the family. You're like, I'm
At
not going
age
to
5,
sing.
I know what I want. I love drawings, and it's the only thing that makes me happy. I am never indulged into sports playing when I was a child. My fellow children would love to play, and I would love to sit and draw.
You draw about them.
I draw figures, so I'm a figurative artist. Yes, yes.
Well, actually, like Sir Nemi, he knows what he wants. He knows what keeps him happy, and that actually allowed him to travel the world as well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, sir, can you share with us how did you use art, like to advocate for cultural diversity and cultural diplomacy? You're very well known for this.
Well, when I was in my younger years as an artist, I was invited by UNESCO to attend some sort of seminar with fellow artists in the ASEAN, and that was the start of it. And I thought that traveling, exhibiting works will help me and learn more about the arts of other country, about my fellow artists in other countries. So it's a learning experience and a sharing experience also. And later in my life, I was involved in with our Department of Foreign Affairs, where they send artists abroad just to show off the talents of the Filipino. And I think this is one thing that our embassy abroad would like to sponsor, the not only visual artists but other forms of art expression.
And they have done quite a great work, right?
Yes.
Cannot count with your hand.
That's true. So why the Philippines government want to use art to communicate or to extend their diplomacy to other countries?
Because most of the Filipinos who went abroad, they're known for domestic help. And because of the situation of the economy in the Philippines, people tend to go abroad to look for greener pasture. And a lot of countries welcome domestic helpers. So this is the only way that our government can show that, Filipinos are not only people of domestic helpers. We are people of talents.
That's true.
And this is the only way. And
there's a lot of really great talent in the Philippines, in the arts and culture.
Even in the history of art in the Philippines, we're way back ahead of other countries. If history of art will be the one that is the topic, no? And so we have a lot of Filipino are well known for their art history. And so this is the way that our government, our Foreign Affairs Office would like to show off to the world the many talents of the Filipinos.
Let's focus on your art. How has your art evolved from the first time you hold your charcoal pen until now?
Well, being as a young boy, I have been doing drawings already, and have mastered the human figure through pure imagination. And this is one that I have developed through the years, no. And I think that's one thing that I am way ahead of my fellow artists, because the very few artists could do that. The painting from pure imagination.
Yeah, that is so true. It's just like when you attend art schooling. I also paint. He's my mentor, by the way. Yeah,
just a bit of a promo.
Yeah, promo. Yeah. Well, actually, you're constricted to follow the guidelines, and you have to follow the lines and all. But then art is free flowing, and you should not kill that kind of creative juices that comes out from your mind. So you need to squeeze them and not restrict the artist from doing so. Yeah, that's how you can always make very remarkable message through vision, through your visions, through painting and all. So.
As an artist, where do you usually get the motivation to draw and paint?
Well, first I'm into this figurative art, and my association with people very strong, and I've been into a lot of community works also. I'm a cultural worker in the Philippines. I have organized a lot of events also for the visual artists, and I commune with different local people. And so my inspiration dwells from these people also, especially people, the ordinary people.
So it has to tell a story. That means that's what makes an art good or great.
Yes. You have to communicate, to relate to people, to associate yourself with people, so you can understand and feel what they feel. And this is what I do in my painting. I try to put myself in their position, like farmers, fishermen, workers, vendors, things that's happening every day. So everyday life of the people are mostly are my subjects in painting. And there are some historical, political. So if you look at how my painting evolves, it covers the whole thing that's happening in as far as I can reach in mostly in the Philippines. Yeah.
That's true. It's just like when they say, if you're an artist, then you have the ability to see the future.
Yeah.
We could be very good fortune tellers, you know. Minus the crystal ball.
Yeah.
Because
so for you
can never compare art. You can never compare it. And for me, like all the motivation and the inspirations coming from the people I get to meet as well. Just like when you look in one art, definitely it's her, but someone else's story as well. Trying to depict your feelings towards something. So that's it. It's one way that we can express ourselves without a word.
Yes, that's completely true. Anyway, we'll take a short break. When we return, we'll discuss further on arts diplomacy.